Your take on your running back group so far? It looks like a good group.
Yeah, they're a bunch of battering rams right now, and so we need to make sure from a schematic standpoint that they understand what they're doing. So it's an evaluation for all four of them. I'm excited about the four of them. We have one more coming in, and so that's going to be a hot race going into that first game. But I'm excited about all four of them.
How about DeCarlos? What does he bring?
You know, DeCarlos brings a little bit of that experience playing in the Pac-12, and so he understands the speed and physicality that comes with the game, and so I'm excited to coach him again. I've been off 3 years, but he brings that maturity to that room and that professionalism, so I'm excited to see what he can do.
What sort of growth have you seen from when you coached him at Chandler?
You know, just the way he goes about his business and the maturity about being a professional in the classroom and then transitioning that to the field. I think that it's all business for him, and that's what we needed in that room.
Have you seen any growth from Tevin, and given the year that he's had college football now?
Absolutely, and now he's getting more reps in a situation where it counts, and so we need to make sure that he grows from that. The good thing about it, he's competing with two other guys that have pretty good experience, and so he's going to have to bring up that experience to his level and you know, be competitive, you know, and that urgency now, he has to pick up that urgency.
You said earlier you have one more coming in. Who is that?
Just a freshman back coming in from Texas, but he's going to have to learn real quick. I like what we have in that room, and so there's good depth, and anybody can play at any time, that room's always worked together, and so they're going to have to work together to get better.
Didn't really expect to see Cam Scatterbo get a bunch of catches as well. How's he coming along as both a pass catch and a run?
You know, Cam catches the ball really, really well. I think all of our guys catch the ball really, really well, and that's a huge weapon out of the backfield. And then you're going to have to put those 210, 220 pounders on corners to make a tackle. So I'm excited about them, but they've been very good at catching the ball out of the backfield.
Coach, what does it do to be in the stadium today, just to get the energy going?
You know, I think it's important. You know, that monotony of being out on the practice field. You know, the change of scenery and environment. Now they also have to understand there's no crowds right next to them, so they have to bring that energy. And Coach Dillingham was good about that and making sure that they understood that. So they got to bring their own energy as soon as they step on the field. And it's good for the young guys to be in that stadium for the first time.
Has there been a different point of emphasis in the running back room from day to day, learning Coach Baldwin's offensive system? You
know, from a schematic standpoint and conceptually on the pass game, there's a lot to it. So, and we play a lot in that game, and so they have to understand conceptually what everybody else does. Because if we are in an empty situation, they might be a receiver, and so. But they've picked it up pretty well.
Dillingham was talking about tempo today, being fast. How do you think the guys were adjusting to that, or do you think that?
You know, in practice, you control the reps, right? Now, it's in a game-like situation. Somebody goes in tempo, now you're 6-7 plays on the field. And so from a conditioning standpoint, we need to be better conditioned. But, you know, we're trying to build that tempo and leave the defense at a disadvantage, right? And get our guys going. But I liked how we pushed it today.
Play to play, like procedurally, how have you seen your guys in these last couple of weeks grow and get used to that sort of fast-paced tempo getting to the line and everything?
You know, I think the practice helps them because the tempo in practice and transitions from drill to drill helps them, but it's going to be an ongoing process, and then they got to be in condition going out through the summer because it's going to get hot. They've been pretty fortunate with the weather right now, but it's going to get hot. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good Saturday, guys.